Y'all decided that y'all wanted to take this thing to the next level. This is why I say you have to nip it in the bud. This is why I say every time you have to nip it in the bud. You have to make sure that you deal with it accordingly, or else people are going to start getting out of hand. Now they destroying property, being destructive, and not doing what they supposed to do. Check this out, y'all. This is insane.
Tonight, authorities investigating what they're calling a targeted attack on a Tesla repair center in Las Vegas. This dramatic video showing multiple cars in flames. According to authorities, the suspected arson occurred early this morning. When police arrived, they found 5 vehicles set on fire or damaged, and the word resist spray painted on the front of the business.
We believe the suspect approached the business wearing all black clothing, and he used what appear to be Molotov cocktails and a firearm to conduct his attack.
Just hours before in Kansas City, 2 Tesla Cybertrucks set ablaze at a dealership there. Tonight, the FBI stepping in to help local police investigate both incidents.
To those who might think that something like this is justifiable or potentially even admirable, we want to let you know it's a federal crime. We will come after you.
While authorities say the identities of the suspects and the motivation behind the attacks are still unknown, it comes amid at least 16 reports of vandalism to Tesla vehicles and dealerships across the country as people nationwide protest Tesla CEO Elon Musk and his prominent role in the Trump administration.
We're out here because we're defending democracy.
President Trump sending a warning to those who vandalize Tesla property.
You do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
Tesla stock seeing a sharp drop, down more than 40% this year.
We might have to buy that. Wait. Is this a buying opportunity? Don't worry about it. We'll get there. Man, what a hell of a discount. Because I think it's a phenomenal company. Obviously, they got the Tesla bots coming. Oh. I'm about to buy $10,000 worth of Tesla right now. Give me a second.
Tonight, Musk reposting the video from Las Vegas, calling the incident terrorism.
And Lester, here in Vegas, authorities have blocked off the street as they continue the investigation. They're working to figure out who owns these vehicles. Because it is a repair shop, it is likely that many are owned by people, individuals, and not the company.
People don't care. They do not care. When you think about extremists, and again, I say, don't worry, I'm going to get a whole lot of it. We'll get there. People are extremists. They are very much extremists 100% of the time. And so what you'll find is extreme people are dangerous whether you're on the right or the left. I don't support extreme right-wing people. I don't support extreme left-wing people. I do support your right to protest because that is an American right. But then the problem is that you always have some bad actors that want to step out and do something, and then y'all going to be trying to get Biden to pardon them or whoever it is to pardon them after they get 30 years in prison because they wanted to spray paint something and wanted to set something on fire. Now, what if there's an explosion and somebody gets hurt in the process? What if somebody is walking down the street or there's problematic or something like that? People have no respect for other people's properties. And this is another thing that I think that one of the reasons why a lot of these other countries, they don't have these problems. You go over to China, you can leave your moped and ain't nobody gonna bother it. You go over to Dubai, people can put their keys right on top of their car and ain't nobody gonna steal the car. And it's not that everybody is rich, it's that they know that there's consequences behind you putting your hands on other people's stuff and other people's properties. If you don't like it, then just don't buy it. But you can't go and put your hands on other people's stuff and think that that's going to affect the company. That's not how life works. You can't just do what you want to do with other people's stuff and think that it's okay. That's not how life works. They never told you in elementary school to keep your hands to yourself.
And then I heard that. I kept hearing that.
These people are crazy.
Department. I'm gonna have to.
People are out of their mind, bro. And honestly, that looks like a repair shop. That don't even look like a Tesla dealership, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna have to.
People have lost their minds. They have really lost their mind. We're going to have to make examples out of people at this point in life. You seriously got to make examples out of people. You can't play around with them. You can't go back and forth with them. We're not arguing no more. And you know what? The funny part about it is Trump warned y'all. He warned y'all. He said, listen, if you go out there and you start doing vandalism and you start burning up Tesla power chargers and all of that stuff, you know what? They just opened up a Tesla dealership near me here in West Bloomfield, Michigan, right? And I looked out there the other day, and there was a whole lot of people that was actually out there test driving and buying Teslas. You know, people that actually have something to do in their life, they don't care about what protesters think. I believe that a lot of these people, number one, are paid actors. I believe that they paid actors. I think that there's a lot of incentive, and think about it largely, you know, on another with another level. So, for example, I'll give you an example. Who wouldn't have an interest in making sure that they made a lot of money by shorting the stock and then taking advantage of this political climate, and then knowing that a far-reaching left liberal, a raging liberal, is going to, and y'all going to be out there for free. Some of y'all going to be out there for free because you want to be known. Who wouldn't have an interest in making another $10 million because they heavily shorted the stock and they see what the political climate is? And then they going to make money on both sides, because not only are they going to catch it going down, they're going to catch it going back up. Not only are they going to catch it going down, but they're going to catch it going back up. But that's just one small, minuscule example of the situation. The reality is this: regardless of how you feel about something, because if you don't like it, then just don't support it, don't buy it. A restaurant that I don't care for, and see, I'm the type of person, because I understand in the restaurant world, most of the time, unless the restaurant itself asks you to leave a review, unless the restaurant say, hey man, if you had a great experience, hey, can you leave us a Google review, or could you leave us a Yelp review? Can you leave us this review, or whatever, so on and so forth? Unless the restaurant or a manager or somebody asks you to leave a review, usually for most people, they just enjoy the experience. Those that enjoy it, they keep it moving, and then maybe they'll return or whatever, so on and so forth. But they expect to have a decent dining experience. Unless you're a vlogger or something like that, most people don't leave reviews of when they have good experiences. Now, when they have a bad experience and they're looking to get back at the restaurant, or they want some payback, or they want some issues, the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to go out there and leave a bad review. That is normal. People speak up when they have a bad experience. They just enjoy it when they have a good experience. The people that are enjoying, they don't care about what y'all got going on. People that are upset at something, it's a strong possibility that they were never in the market to buy these cars in the first place. And so naturally, they're going to leverage their freedom here in the United States of America to make things difficult and or to cause chaos and wreak havoc. And I'm against it. And the reason that I'm against it is the same reason that I was against it when it came to Black Lives Matters out here protesting, and then y'all decided that y'all wanted to burn up the businesses that you depend on, or the businesses that employ people, or the people that pay the taxes inside of your city. And then you'll turn around and say, oh my God, how come don't nobody want to invest in here? Or when somebody comes in and then they sink the property value so that they can buy up all the land, and then they move y'all out by raising the property taxes times 1,000, and so you can't get in there, then you're going to say they gentrifying it. Why would you create a bad situation in your own environment? When I seen a lot of these people protesting for Black Lives Matters, when I seen a lot of people protesting for Black Lives Matters, I will tell you, because I was actually out there documenting it, recording it. I still have footage from it. A lot of those people didn't even live in the neighborhoods or the environments that they were tearing up. A lot of people did not live in the environments that they were protesting, that they were tearing up. A lot of people were not from the areas that they were down there protesting in, tearing up. You know what they did? They went home. They went home and they went to their comfy bedroom and they took their mask off and they burnt their homemade sign up. And meanwhile, you had to go home to your dusty home, your dusty hood that they burned up the AutoZone, and you can't get no Wendy's fries for your kids. I'm telling you what I know. That is what happened. A lot of people went home, and then you didn't have the opportunity to continue to be successful because then your environment became a food desert, or you no longer had the ability to be able to take advantage of this business, and you couldn't. This is another piece of the tax base that was away from your place. They went home, and they went to live their lives, and they got good college degrees, and they married within their race, and they continued to pass their legacy and their money on to their children. Meanwhile, you over there being dusty in the hood, thinking that they align with you.